Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Dishonored. Apologies for the audio problems, or lack of audio in the first three parts. Hopefully that will be kind of sorted out now. So, we have just gotten off of a boat with a chap called Samuel, having escaped from Coldridge Prison. Now, we are going to meet some people who have some interesting things to say to us, or something of that kind. Ah, here he is now. But let's have a little nosy around first. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff to investigate and all round do. Or maybe there isn't, you know, maybe we're still... Ooh, what was that? Spacebar? Huh! Oh, I thought I was climbing the scaffolding there. Fair enough. Is there anything else going around? The outsider walks among us. Good old Bethesda graffiti everywhere. It's true though. You check out most Bethesda games, they will, are these just empties? Yes. Most Bethesda games appear to have some sort of graffiti or marking on the wall that is fairly recurrent. What was that? The Hound Pits. That needs a key. Okay, well, never mind. Whoop. Is there anything else going on? There's some stuff up there. It's behind this little wall. Oh, hey, what's going on here? We can't get in there. Oh. Violators will be subject to interrogation and detained. Oh. Well, I'm not sure I fully agree with that, but... Ooh. Tivian ore? That'll do. Okay. Well, it looks like we're ready to talk, Samuel. Okay. What's that here, though?
Welcome to the Hound Pit Pub, sir. How may I...
Hello, sir.
Oh.
I am Wallace, and this is Cecilia.
Oh, this was where I was supposed to go. Okay.
Do our best to stay out of your way while you conduct your business.
Yes. Lydia's a servant here as well.
I see. Okay, well, I wasn't ready to meet you guys yet, so... Oh, maybe I... Where am I supposed to... was I supposed to go in there, then? Blood from the eyes! Fair enough. Oh, well, let's just go in here, then, and see. Ooh.
Even after 6 months in Coldridge Prison, he slipped out and he was nothing.
Oh, that's me.
Not surprising. He was the personal bodyguard of Magnus. Have you heard the stories?
What stories?
It still amazes me that someone could get to the Empress and abduct him.
Hey, that was a temporary oversight on my part.
But I hope he understands subtlety as well.
I am the king of subtlety. Oh, here I am. Hello, hello, hello.
A true servant of the Empire, like you. Until the Lord Regent occurred to those of us who wouldn't recognize his claim on the throne.
Lord Trevor Pendleton.
Hello, Lord Trevor Pendleton.
But we all act as equals here in the Hound Pits Pub.
This is a momentous
I see.
We're going to come out. We've been building a coalition of loyalists, aimed at ending the Lord Regent's tyranny.
That sounds good.
At risk of execution, we're committed to finding young Lady Emily and seeing her crowned as Empress.
We've got big
That's what I think. Yeah.
We can't do any of it without you. We need your skills, your ability to fight, and in helping us, we're going to help you destroy the men who murdered the Empress.
Good.
Sorry, you must be exhausted. We can discuss this further after you've recovered.
Oh yes, please. I am tired. Oh,
Should introduce yourself to Pierre. He's challenging at times, but his industrious mind buys him that right.
oh, and bow. Who's Piero?
Nards because it's their mission. He's going to be crafting the gear that we need. Go talk to him and then get some sleep. We can talk more when you're rested.
Oh, whoa. Okay. Okay. So journal clues updated. Piero is an inventor who is available to craft and upgrade equipment. Piero spends most of his time in his workshop. Okay, well, where is the workshop? I'm gonna have a look around here. Oh yeah, just follow the arrows really. That should lead me in the right direction more often than not. Look at all these pubs and whiskies and stuff here. What's on top here? Oh, money, 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 money. That will come in handy, presumably, for buying Piero's services. What else have we got in here? Anything? A sink. Oh, I can drink. I wanted that didn't drink. That just turned it on and off. Oh, I was kind of hoping it would be like in Fallout, where you could drink the water and recover health, but evidently not. What is up the stairs? Here.
Do not attempt to house or care for a friend or family member who shows signs of blood on their face and chest area. The only way to help them is to bring them to the city watch.
Medicinal herbs.
Flooded district for treatment.
Cool, it's a right old Hitler organisation he's got going on here, isn't it? Let's just continue to have a look around. I think I'm getting slightly lost here. Oh! Nuts! I used the... oh, hello! Oh, it's you. Hello, Lydia.
My, you must be Cordo.
That's me.
I am Lydia, at your service.
Thank you.
The room is upstairs and ready.
Right.
When they told me who it was, well, I thought you'd be older, like the Admiral.
Well, I'm not, sweet cheeks. Oh, let's read. Excerpt from a series of Overseer invocations by High Overseer Abraham Templeton. And I say to you, brothers, it is here that we make our stand as a righteous force against the growing darkness. It is here that we unite against the spirits of the unknown that would drag us screaming into the night, never to return to our homes, to our families. Together we will serve as a rod to those who should stray from the herd, for the foggy grey wastes of the outsider. We will burn a bright fire with our virtuous actions so that others will not lose their way. Then to those who chose to wander beyond the walls of our homes in far places, we will strike at them swiftly before they whisper to their neighbours, filling their hearts with strangeness and doubt. Oh, pardon me. Sorry. Oh, okay. So we'll enjoy that. So this isn't my room, Lydia. No? That's fine. I'll just grab whatever's in here that I can use. And there's another book here. Harpooner Songs. Excerpt from a book of sea shanties sung by sailors. What will we do with the drunken whaler? What will we do with the drunken whaler? What will we do with the drunken whaler early in the morning? Feed him to the hungry rats for dinner. Feed him to the hungry rats for dinner. Feed him to the hungry rats for dinner early in the morning. Way hey and up she rises. Way hey and up she rises. Way hey and up she rises early in the morning. Slice his throat with a rusty cleaver. Slice his throat with a rusty cleaver. Slice his throat with a rusty cleaner. Early in the morning. Stuff him in a sack and throw him over. Stuff him in a sack and throw him over. Stuff him in a sack and throw him over early in the morning. Way hey and up she rises. Way hey and up she rises. Everyone, way hey and up she rises early in the morning. Oh, that was great. Good job, everyone. What's in here? Oh, there's more stuff. Coin. The Shadow on Bitterleaf. Excerpt from a longer work of fiction. Finding my way by the feeble light of the dying fire, I saw her working. A large needle moved in her hand, following precise esoteric patterns, knots and loops of seamstress craft from ancient days beneath her needle. This body clenched and shuddered, shaking the wooden table. A morbid fascination pushed me closer, until she turned her blank face towards me, resting the needle in his flesh. With a refined tone she addressed me. "So you are the lover, I presume. You too have been unfaithful, and it is now your turn to be mended." Ooh, it's a bit dark. The young Prince of Tivia. Oopsie daisy, that's not my read button. Oh, come on, stop it. You're a bit drunk now, Corvo. Excerpt from a theatre play. Lord Nathan Bale, shaking with outrage. How dare you, sir, clothed so in my very own home? I should hand you over to the watch-depraved Tyrion! Prince Calasar, moving closer. It's a harsh welcome for royalty, my lord. Your daughter treated me with much more hospitality. Alas, she has gone out for the evening, leaving me all alone. Lord Nathan Bale, stammering, studying the younger man before him. What are you doing? Leave this house! Go back to your frozen wasteland, pale rascal! Prince Calasar, smiling coyly, reaching out. No need for anger between us, Lord Bale. It is so wrong for me to be here. As I've proven, I've developed an affinity for you and your family. Lord Nathan Bale, gasping. Oh my! Calasar, your skin is so warm, it burns! That's a bizarre play. What's this here? Powdered crystal. That'll come in handy. We've got more books here. A Gaffer's Tale. Excerpt from the Travel Journal of a Whaler in His Final Years. A Gaffer's Tale, Volume 2. Or A Gaffer's Final Passage. After more than a quarter of a century, I am done with whaling, too broken to continue. I've seen all the corners of the isles and made more coin than most men see in a lifetime. But it's all gone. I've lived through an emperor and watched his daughter take the throne. Fair young empress she was, but slain so young. Everything beautiful comes to die. I've eaten in every port of the known world and sailed in the loneliest waters you can imagine. I've seen the cliffs around Pandyssia. Even the best of it doesn't give me an ounce of joy. The years come back across my dreams as a line of butchered bodies, long, sleek, and singing among the waves under the moonlight, only to be speared by ugly, weather-scarred men who'd knife each other for a good pair of boots. Each year I had less time to come home. My tongue forgot the language of small chatter, and those who lived in the cities thought me old. My sister Nina hardly knew what to say to me during our visits. When she lost her business to the Lord Regent's crooked barrister, I was 100 miles east of Morley, gaff-hand frozen from the sleet as we tracked the first bull whale we'd seen in months. I helped her as much as I could, but Nina died in the early days of the plague. None of it mattered. If I'm jaded and bitter, it's because this industry has taken away my dreams. The world has beaten me. Oh, that's a sad man. We just rifled through all his possessions and read his books. Fair enough. So what's in this one? More books. What's that? Oh, hello. Pubmaster room key. I don't mind if I do. That's probably going to come in a bit useful somewhere down the line. Havelock. That's a Gaffer's Tale Volume 2. Is this the same book? Yes. Okay. It's a popular book, that, isn't it? Audiograph player. Let's have a look.
Log entry 1-4. Seems we've moved to a new phase. Martin's improvisations and more. The former bodyguard has been freed. There's a typical staging location. The panels and voting block combine military connections. All with black with the ability to gently enforce in a controlled manner against previously inaccessible. To the point, we need a man who can kill the bastards for us. Corvo is more than capable of that, I have no doubt. And Switch.
Okay. Havelock log entry 1. It has been days since our men were dispatched to stash weapons for Corvo in the old sewer. They have not returned, so I can only hope that they succeeded in getting the packages delivered. Piero spent considerable time and resources making those things. If I could find a way to mass-produce them, the Dunwall Navy would secure its place as the dominant force on the globe. But back to Corvo. Can he actually break out of Coldridge? And if so, will he make his way here? I personally give him odds of 1 in 5. Well, you are going to be a very poor man if anyone bet on that. Admiralty and the Fleet. Excerpt from a book on naval history. While each of the isles has some form of naval fleet, none is more envied than that of Bristol, with its long, proud history of great ships and the admirals who command them. Boys come of age in the cities of Bristol, hoping to some day captain such a ship, and family dynasties are made by those captains who track down infamous pirates or crush seditious uprisings, as during the Morley insurrection. In times of war and peace, Bristol continues to innovate at sea. The ship designs of Anton Sokolov himself now represent the highest standard in the whaling trade, allowing crews to haul their kill up over the deck and begin their butchery and processing even as the ship returns to Dunwall. The crews can be seen working on their latest whale as the ship moves slowly up the Wrenhaven River, coming to dock with one of the powerful warehouse companies, such as the Greaves Whaling House. Suspended in the rigging overhead and backlit by the setting sun, the silhouette of one of these creatures makes a moving sight as it cruises to its final resting place in the industrial heart of the capital city. And a pouch full of money! Ha ha! People really should be more careful with their possessions. Oh, what's in here? Processed whale oil? Well, I don't mind if I do. And, oh look, here we are. Gaffer's Tale Volume 1, or The Early Adventures. Whew. My sister Nina and I left Tivia together, saying goodbye to our aunt, the woman who had raised us since adulthood, childhood, some kind of hood. Leaving behind our home city of Yarrow and the cold but beautiful white landscapes we had always known, we boarded a ship for Dunwall. Our parents had left us with a sizable inheritance, and we spent half of this getting to the capital city and establishing a small import shop dedicated to Tivian furs. Once I'd helped Nina establish the business, I was free to pursue my dreams. Signing on with a whaling ship was the most exciting thing I'd ever done, and saw it as a means to an end. Someday I would captain my own crew and eventually own a fleet of similar vessels. With tears in her eyes, Nina kissed me farewell, and I did not see her again for many months. As an apprentice to the gaffer, I got to see the tracking and killing of great beasts up close. Nothing had ever fired my spirit so, as the wind and pounding waves, racing after a wounded whale, being pulled by a skein of cables embedded in its thick flesh. I changed more in those first 7 months than I had in the previous 7 years. Whaling was beginning to put its mark on me, so that Nina barely recognized me when I returned, tanned and sinewy with muscle, weather creases already wrinkling the corners of my eyes. But she could see that I was filled with joy, having found my purpose. Well, that's all good then. That's all good. Okay. So now let's... Did I just knock that... Oh dear. People are going to know I've been here. Well, Lydia already knows I've been here, but she looks like she has the hots for me anyway, so it don't matter. Glasses, empty bottles. What's this? Inch-mouth decor plate. Yeah, I'll have that. 100 coin. Oh, dude, nuts. I'm just going to rifle through all your stuff, my friend. I hope you don't mind. Oh, it's the wealthy man. Hello, Lord Pendleton. Hello.
I saw you at court in happier days, but you might not remember.
No, I don't really.
Once a
Oh,
close ally to the Lord Regent, Hiram Burroughs, back when he was just the spy master. He's one manipulative bastard, I can tell you that.
alright, cool. Language has gotten a bit fruity. Talking of fruit, I'm going to eat an apricot tartlet. Powdered crystal? Oh, well, okay, let's listen to that.
Been installed at last with no small amount of complaining by that antiquated book. The others have no idea what it's like to suffer as I have. Speaking of which, Wallace, please bring 2 bottles of Dunwall Red, never mind which. Fetch a clean glass.
Well, I'll begin again tomorrow.
I see. His voice got louder as he moved further away from the mic. I don't know if that's a common thing. I don't think it is, but whatever. I mean, he was shouting, so maybe that's what it was, but I don't know. Okay. Now, she said that my room was upstairs, so I'm going to veer away from going upstairs for now. Should we have a look down here? Let's have a look. What have we got down here? Bit of a funky sewer system type thing. We should be careful for rats. We all know how vicious the rats can be. And there's a bit more of the whale oil here. Anything else going on down here? See if we can have a nosy through this door. Okay. Well, let's have a look through the keyhole then. Fair enough. I mean, for those of you who don't know me, this is generally how I tend to play games, especially Bethesda games where there's so much to see and do. I try and get as much as I can. I take my time with it, I try and play as much as I can and see as much as I can. So, if gameplay feels a little bit slow for you, then I apologise, but this is how I do things. So sorry about that. And this takes us back through to here.
Contact. Violators will be taken to the
Where should we go?
rehabilitation.
Did I? Oh, I don't know. Let's go out this door. This looks like it's the way to the workshop, so we should probably do something this episode at least, rather than just read literature. Oh, right. I'm back out the front here. How did I not notice that door? Okay. Well, fair enough. Right, so let's have a chat with Piero then. Piero. Oh. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Oh, right. Oh, jeez. Oh. Yep, okay, I will do that as soon as I've read these books. Excerpt from a series of newspaper articles from prominent natural from prominent natural that word by Piero Joplin. It is through no fault of my own that the average citizen has expressed a preference for Sokolov's elixir over my own formula, sold as Piero's Remedy, a name I did not choose myself, if you must know. The public has spoken its usual message of idiocy, spending their coin as a means of selecting Sokolov's formula over mine, which I believe to be equal, if not superior. Much has been made over the popularity of these concoctions as a means of resisting this remarkable new plague. I say remarkable because this strain works with an efficiency we have not seen in the history of the Empire. This plague, now making its way through the city of Dunwall, is unrivalled in its effectiveness. I have studied it within the blood of those so afflicted, and it is nearly perfect. Elegant, in fact. And while it is true that Piero's Remedy and Sokolov's elixir are known to protect the body against the plague equally, my own has properties not fully understood, which relate to the mind itself and the spirit. And it is in this way that my formula wins out. Here is where one should pay attention to this contest. For you see, Sokolov's elixir, with its emphasis on the brute animal body, is a crass goo better suited for livestock. The subtle and secret variants in the key ingredients make up Piero's Remedy, ensure that it works on the higher functions that separate humankind from the mindless blue-jawed hagfish swimming in the Wrenhaven River. Apologies for my slapdash haphazard reading. It's a bit early in the morning. Piero's request is denied. Piero: no! I will not sign off these purchases. A bag of powdered crystal, Tivian ore. What's wrong with these metals in Gristol? King Sparrow feathers. If you need feathers, sacrifice your own pillow. Maybe at the academy everything you needed was paid for by tariff and handed out willy-nilly. But this is my bar, or what's left of it, and we're operating on a budget. We're running low on oil, food, elixir, building materials, and everything else. So you've got to slow down. While I'm footing the bill, I will not approve your purchases unless they're absolutely required. No more copper wire or special herbs. If you need those things, go out and scavenge them. Half the city is in ruins, so no one is going to miss any of the old crap you seem to need. Admiral Havelock. I see. And then this is all food and stuff. Well, I can have those, I guess. I'll just sell those back to him. Right, so that's your empty oil. I need more oil. Grindstone, can I use it? No, I don't really need to. Ooh, ooh, turn it off, turn it off. A vice. I'm just going to fiddle with all your tools, I hope you don't mind. Is this a star chart for the southern skies? Oh, it's a sellable thing, okay, cool. Anything else going on here? There's another vice, there's a door here. Piero's workshop key, I haven't got one of them. So he's going to carry on fiddling with his drill while I go and grab a bottle of whale oil. What's that? Interesting. Looks like an old doorway that he's bricked up. Nothing! Unbelievable. So he's got more flaming books here. God, has no one got a computer? Oh, there's the whale oil. Oh, let's make these quick. Dead counter responsibilities. Excerpt from Manual on the New City Watch Procedures. Commissioned by the Lord Regent in the face of the growing plague crisis, the dead counter is a position that will only be given to officers, usually of junior or middle grades. In most matters of edict or curfew enforcement, these officers will defer to the acting officer on duty. However, any dead counter will have command in situations related to the plague and the handling of the dead, including those with late-stage plague symptoms, called weepers in common in common wordage. Starting in the month of rain, interested officers may apply for the test and, if accepted, for the 2-week training tour. Pay will be administered in coin and rations of elixir at 1.5 normal pay grade. Okay. Failed experiments. A series of lectures on natural by Piero Joplin. Of course I have attempted to improve upon Sokolov's designs, of course, and why not? After all, it is likely that his thinking was influenced in some small way by our time together at the Academy. We are all part of a community, striving to unknot the mysteries of the cosmos. Even those among us who possess the greatest minds are often led to a fruitful line of consideration by, how does one say it, our intellectual subordinates. Sokolov is no exception to this, despite the glamour of genius he has cast over the aristocracy. And further, it is true that many of my experiments have failed. No need to gossip about it behind my back in your social clubs and in the very chambers of the Academy itself. Great ambition requires risks. You may laugh now at my door to nowhere, but some day you will not. My children will likely see it as commonly as you see the electric lamps lighting our streets at night. But a few short years ago you would have laughed at Sokolov's arc pylon or wall of light. Your laughter, your condescending smiles, they are nothing but evidence of your own limited imagination. So that must be his door to nowhere. Oh, we missed a thing here. Oh yeah, look. The door to nowhere has proven to be a safety hazard, but for me this project is an endless source of inspiration. With the proper application of energies, I believe I can transform the door frame into a window of sorts, one that will allow the traveller to cover the distance from my workshop to some distant arbitrary point in a single step. Currently the step leads to a sheer drop, straight down into the courtyard, but in time it will bridge gaps that will boggle the mind. Such work is many years away, to be sure, but if I survive this plague, I am sure to succeed. Interesting, I'm just going to nick all of his research notes and everything. Whale vivisection. Jesus, why is everyone a natural Remarkably, each specimen I had the pleasure of studying during the voyage possessed some minor variance in physiology. On the second leg of the trip, east of Tivia, the crew hauled aboard a female, some 42 foot in length. I estimated she weighed 35 tons, and the ship sat low, rocking side to side through the night with her thrashing. By candlelight I took her apart, sketching and taking notes. Against her bellowing I cut into the mass of tentacles around her mouth. Within I found row upon row of teeth and a baleen running along the upper jaw. Through this broom-like structure, I assumed she filtered food from the water that was too small to be chewed. Interesting. Whale oil processing. Well, let's have those first. Hemlock essence, you're mine. Oh dear. Out at sea they secure the beast with hooks with lines cast from the main ship and from several smaller boats. Buoys keep the whale from diving deep. Once it's caught, a larger hook is driven through the tail, which is used to hoist the creature up through the chute. They moan and bellow for some time as the men get them onto the deck, then lift them into the scaffolding overhead. The ship adjusts its prow and returns to port in Dunwall, where the crew works on the great creature, slicing off the fattiest parts while it still lives. Oh, this place is barbaric! Whale oil refilling station. Sokolov no longer has the upper hand with regard to supplies of whale oil. The good admiral has paid for the installation of my own system, which will enable me to work in this place. The oil tank dispenser, when activated, will produce an empty vessel for filling. When the empty tank is held near the oil tank refill pump, the magnetic attractor should take the tank and lock it in the correct configuration. Using the lever, we'll begin the refilling process. Once refilling is completed, the tank can be removed and placed in service. Extreme caution must be used in handling the full tanks. They are quite unstable. The system is sound and well engineered. It appears that the Greaves Oil Company has done something correctly. For once. Oh my god, there's an audio player here. Go on then.
The Academy teaches that absurd idea that the energy in whale oil arises from the need to maintain life functions at extreme ocean depths. The pressure and the cold are too much to endure without. I speculate that a human being might, by a process of adaptation, produce high energy humors in the body. I could build a tank that would slowly increase pressure on a subject over a long period of time and then observe for years if need be to see if the formulation of energetic substance is developed. Surely the Empress would be able to furnish me with facilities subject to the necessary I'll plug it in.
I kind of lost track of what his thing was doing, but never mind. Right, okay, and There it is. It's in. It's in. Yeah, your drill working now. Excellent. I'm sorry? Hoo, 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 hoo. Oh, whoa. Kind of. That's it. Make my. That's better. Okay. Oh, right. What can you make for me? Yeah, let's have a look. Go on then. Let's have a quick look and then we'll wrap up for today. So, let's see. Crossbow bolts, sleep bolts, bullets, spring razors. Those sound really cool, actually. Rewiring tools and a grenade. Well, I've got 1,200 coins, so that's alright. Upgrades. Oh, these are all expensive. Makes the sword more effective when locking blades and pushing against an enemy. Pistol upgrade allows pistol upgrades and adds a short range spread damage. Okay, mask optics, what's this? Can I not get any of these yet? Oh yes, I can. As you to magnify your view, press left alt to zoom. Bullet capacity, bolt capacity, grenade capacity, bone charms capacity enables one additional bone charm to be active. I see. Well, thank you. Well, that sounds useful. We may as well get that. Yeah. Yeah, that sounded quite useful, I think. So we're gonna roll with that. And it said, oh, that sounds good. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna go to bed. I will. Okay. Oh, it's gonna fade out. Oh. Okay. Somewhere else? I don't know where I am. Oh. Is this my bedroom? It's very lackluster, whatever it is. And left alt to zoom? No, that's not happening. Why is that not happening? It did say left alt to zoom, didn't it? What's my controls at? Can I have a look at that? Strafe left, power gadget, block, choke, zoom, left alt. Well, yeah. Can I not zoom, or am I not wearing my mask? Maybe I'm not wearing my mask. I mean, it would be a pain to sleep in, I guess. Anyway, we're going to call it quits here for today. The video has gone on slightly longer than I'd anticipated, but never mind. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you in the next video. Goodbye.